Mew, what have you done, eh? What have you done to our format? Huh? It's become the best card like ever. It's very, very, very strong to an extent where people don't want to play their free prize decks anymore. They want to try out single prizes. And that's shown now with the Moltres deck coming out, winning tournaments, and also even having a very, very high win rate against Mew VMAX, turning people's attention to single prize Pokemon. Are they the way to deal with Mew? Mew is all about taking out these big VMAX Pokemon, drawing a bunch of cards and dealing with them. As it currently stands, because Mew does not hold any sort of bench damage power yet. There is a card coming out that allows it to do that, but we'll forget about that for now. Single prizes are looking like a decent shout to play against the Mew. So we're going to be looking at one today. And today we're looking at Tapu Bulu. Why this card in particular? It has the Nature's Judgment attack, which is 80, but an additional 80 if you discard all the energy attached to it, which synergizes pretty well with Cherrim and Energy Retrieval and Recovery, and also Klara, which is also getting attention because it plays a very important role in the Moltres deck. Also, why Grass type? Moltres is running around right now. I see a Moltres V almost every game. It's ridiculous. And also we have that Moltres deck and it's weak to grass. So hitting for grass weakness is becoming a slight little bit more relevant when it comes to the way the meta is shifting. So with that said, we're going to try this deck out today and see how it does. But of course, before we go any further, do check out ptcgostore.com and grab yourself some Fusion Strike codes. Use the code FTW 5% off at checkout. Let's roll. Alrighty, first game, let's go, baby. So Tapu Bulu has that two-shot potential on VMAXs as well in general, which is really good. 160 is an incredibly relevant number to be hitting, which is really, really cool to see. So that's what we're working with today. And not only that, it's a two-shotting Pokemon that is a single prize. So it's a fantastic trade. If they take out two Bulus and you manage to take out one VMAX, you take the 3, they take the 2. It's a great trade-off to have in the format, which is pretty cool as well. I am also contemplating throwing in like a Vitality Band in here or something like that, just to push it up a bit higher so you can get your single strike, your rapid strike Urshifu. Single strike's easier because obviously they take damage counters anyway. But just to kind of put it into that upper echelon and hit those bigger VMAXs out there. However, I think overall across the board we are okay. So that's a terrible start. Would like to get a Cherubi down, but I guess that's not happening, unfortunately. We'll just pass. This is only going to be relevant, this whole single price thing. I think it's only going to be relevant before we have the Ice Cube come out. Is it Ice Cube, I think it's called, which allows Mew to actually hit for bench damage, which is the one thing it didn't have. It's that and Marnie. Those are the two things that Mew don't have, which you can use to your favor. Obviously, with Mew not playing Marnie, you can have a much better... Oh, they've scooped. Let's go for another one. All right, here we go. Take 2. Yeah. So, as I was saying, Mew doesn't obviously have the Marnie. I know you can play Marnie, but it tends not to play it. It tends not to really need it, which is good because it allows you to kind of do your setup and play your game without any disruption, which is nice. But Mew doesn't care about that. It doesn't matter. But also the biggest thing is it doesn't do bench damage, which is why single prizes, I assume, are being able to challenge it, because obviously they can only really hit the active. They can gust and stuff and obviously try and slow you down that way. But being able to not take out multiple prizes in a turn is one thing that really makes it, I would say, fall behind against single prizes. At least that's the theory and my first impression of that as to why the meta might be shifting in this direction a little bit. But I don't think it will last for long. Obviously, with the Moltres, that's a different story because the Moltres does more damage with prize cards taken, which works perfectly against a Mew. So, you know, there is that, which is what's making Moltres really, really good. Similar to the double that I played, a card that is single prize that also dramatically boosts in damage whilst you are falling behind, and also hits a very critical weakness. It makes perfect sense why it's doing well in the current format. Either way, that be that. I still think single prizes do have something to say now, you know, which is quite nice. Regardless, this is going to be quite an interesting matchup for us. I haven't actually played it against a Ice Rider yet, so I don't know how it's going to go Also, we need to get some sort of draw support. So if we can just kind of top deck off this Cinccino, that'd be pretty nice. There we go. Now we're talking. We're not going to be hitting, unfortunately, a KO here. But we can do a push down, force him to switch or something like that, which, you know, gives some sort of disruption. But it's okay. Again, setup is the priority. I don't mind getting rid of some bosses and stuff like that just to get this board state up. That's when the deck really starts to flourish. Once you got that Cherrim up, bro, you are on fire. And that Klara does some good stuff, man. Being able to, like, take a Tapu Bulu. Obviously, Tapu Bulu is going to discard all the energy on it anyway, so we don't mind if it gets KO'd or not. Being able to play a Klara and a Training Court and just have a Tapu Bulu out like that from nothing, being able to consistently hit that 160 is quite good. Which is why I've gone for the Bulu. Right. Okay, this is nice. This is really, really nice. I don't want to bench the other Bulu. I want to have another slot for the Minccino. The Cinccinos is what makes this whole thing tick, so we do need that. We are going to have to just take out the Sobble here, I'm afraid. Let's not be too hasty here. Don't want to get rid of the balloon in case we get gusted somehow, but we still can Cherrim to a Cinccino, so we can retreat that. That's fine. That's what I wanted. I might have to do it again. Okay, no, we won't. We'll do the energy and Training Court it back. That's fine. Sean, you got options, use them, mate. All right, there we are. Lovely, there we go. This is what I like. I miss this kind of stuff, man. Just playing these little fun decks. We're not going to discard the energy because we get the KO anyway. They're probably going to have a KO on us right now, but that's perfectly fine, to be honest. We are still two-shotting this thing, and we are ahead on a little bit of the price trade, which is good, so that's fine. Oh, Suicune coming in. Again, we expect to be KO'd. I'm not too fussed about this, which is quite nice. We have a Cherrim next turn, which is nice. We have Energy Retrieval, so we have a Bulu ready to go, so long as we don't get Marnied, which is an important thing. It'll also be pretty cool to see if we can gust up something like an Ice Rider and just hopefully stick it in the active a little bit, just to give us some prizes to take. That'd be pretty solid. Yeah, that'd be good. So yeah, this is why it's quite fun. With bench damage kind of taking a little bit of dip because of Rapid Urshifu slowing down and struggling to deal with Mew, these single prizes can kind of come in now and take a bit of the limelight. But the reason why Cinccino isn't, obviously Cinccino is lacking in and of itself, right? It's not a Zoroark, you know what I mean? Its attack isn't that great, but the ability is fantastic. But the reason why it's not seeing much play is because of bench damage. It's because of the ability to just kind of take these things out. Obviously, we struggle against other decks, and there are still very good decks that can deal with this, like Jolteon. Jolteon will be a very, very tough matchup for us. But nonetheless, still taking two shots here would be pretty solid, and it's all about the board state, right? We do get Marnied, and the hand's okay. Hand's fine. Hand's fine. Hand is fine. They can take out Fresh Fulu. That's all right. You do that, mate. You do that. If not, we can actually get another hit in if they don't get an attack off, because we can actually, yeah, we can actually do this. This is nice. All right. Oh, look at that. That is perfect. What a hand. All right. Cherrim, come in here. Do your business, love. Hey, come on. Shine some light on this boy. Let him know what's going on. All right. Man, do you remember when, like, water Pokemon was weak to grass? Was that a thing? I think it was, right? Was water Pokemon weak to grass once in the TCG? Oh, it'd be nice now. But either way, we do get a hit here. We're going to Marnie, and we can even get more draw with this Cinccino, which is dope. Oh, yeah. This is looking gorgeous. We can get rid of these levels now. They're kind of useless. I mean, it would be worth playing like a Pukimiku or something, right? Because that's what Pukimiku is good at, just using old level balls that you don't need anymore. But, I mean, we can discard them. It's all good. That's another make do there. Let's not be too crazy here. Oh, I can get rid of another quick ball. It's fine. Let's just get rid of this. We don't need you no more, mate. We're set up. We're set up. Klara. Lovely. All right. So we're just going to Nature's Judgment now. We have a Boss's Orders next turn. Being able to grab these. I play 4 bosses in this deck. Boss is critical. Because there is a lot of switching and retreating going on in the format. And, you know, likewise with Mew. Being able just to retreat and hold that bench. We can boss it up and take the KOs on it. Kind of a big deal. From that point on, we get the Suicune. We only need to take a free prizer down. So we can just take the Ice Rider out. And then from there, that's our route to game. We just need to see what they can do here. Honestly, should be okay. Worried about the... I am worried about the quick shootings, though. That's something we've got to be wary of. Right, there it is. So we're going to Boss's Orders and take this out. That's fine. We have a Bulu, and we even have Energy Retrieval, so we don't even need to go for something like a Klara now, which is nice. So we can just get another one charged up. That's looking good. I do expect this Bulu to go down. I do. So let's do that. We'll charge this up. I'm a bit cautious. I'm a bit cautious. Did I click on the right card? I thought I misclicked. Because if this Bulu does stay active and alive, then we might have a little bit of a struggle. But no, we should be okay. Alright, so we've got Boss. Do I Cinccino now? Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's draw. I want to get some cats, bro. Wait, this is looking pretty good. This is doing far better than I expected. I can't lie. Alright. Am I being greedy here? Like, the rod's pretty solid. I don't know if I'm being greedy. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of the research. Screw it. We don't need you, bro. Get out of there. We don't need it. We only play 2 research in this deck. I think we only play like 6 draw supporters. But, I mean, you can see here, once the Cinccino's around about, mate, it's a different story. We'll recover the energy. And we will... Cinccino... Do we need to do make do or anything? I mean, we can make do on the Evo. Let's do that. There we are. All right, now we're talking. All right, a really, really solid hand to follow up with. This Suicune is... See you later, mate. Get out of here. We still have 2 bosses left, which is nice. So we can hit into this Calyract if it does attack, and then boss it up later on by just drawing it out with the Cinccino. Oh, this is a lot better than I thought. I can't lie. This is doing much better than I thought. We've even given Suicune its chance with our bench and stuff, but... Alright, they're taking out this Bulu. That's okay. The hand is good enough to follow up. We can even Klara to get 2 Bulus back, which is nice. It's all about channeling the Bulus, getting them 160 almost every single turn. That's the goal. If we can achieve that, then you're in a very good spot, I think. I think you really are. This is nice, man. This is cool. Alrighty. Because I've always been looking for a card that can work with the Cherrim engine. Obviously, Cherrim is a risky card to play. Low HP, quick shooting, can do some dirt to it, and probably will, actually. Because if they see the problem... No! Don't do that, bro! What they should be doing is they should be quick shooting the Cherrim, because that would be more problematic. They're leaving my engine online, which is the wrong thing to do. Because this build is going down anyway, mate. You know, it don't matter. I don't care, man. Alright, we don't even need to play the Klara. This is ridiculous. Okay. So we get an energy back for Training Court. We've put another Bulu down. I mean, I'm like spoilt for choice. I can retreat this Bulu, but I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm just going to hit into you. Just going to keep hitting. And what I'm actually going to do, to be fair, I should play the Klara, because in case they take the Cherrim out, we're in trouble. So I need another Bulu online. Yeah. In which case, should I play the Klara? Let's play the Klara. Why not? Let's get 2 Bulus back. Excellent. And we get 2 energy back. Oh, the synergy! We can even go for a retrieval. We are just recovering everything. This is fantastic. And we can get another Bulu online. That's filth. Absolute filth. Oh. Dangerous. All right, I'm going to Cinccino. I'm going to do some make do's here because... Oh, they scoot. I was like, I need some buses now. Bro. Behave. Behave. All right, we'll go for one more. All right, let's go. Let's see what we're up against now. I hope it's another good deck so we can really put the Bulu to the test. The ladder's been good for me so far. I grinded some single strike on the ladder, won a few games here and there, and I'm up there now where I am coming up against meta decks, which is good. I always want it to be meta. Again, setup, priority. No matter what, we have to have our cards out. And that was the ideal state. 3 Cinccinos, 1 Cherrim, and 2 Bulus. That's the goal. We can get that. As you can see, everything functions splendidly. So we just have to try and achieve that again. Go on, go. What we got here today, yeah? What we doing? Okay. That's fine. That is fine. It's not too hard to get the setup going either, but because we play very similarly to an Inteleon engine. We have like full quick ball, full level ball, full evos. We just are committed to it. All right. Okay, let's just get this Cinccino's down. And we'll get a Cherrim down as well. Oh, Cherubi, sorry, not a Cherrim. There we are. So we can evolve to the Cinccino next turn. I can even go for like a cheeky energy assist if I need to. No, we'll pass. We'll pass. We'll pass. I have faith. I have faith. All right. Although it might have been better because I can get the retreat at least, isn't it? And we have a ton of recovery, so it's not the end of the world, is it? It's really not. Right, so I don't know what this deck is because there's a lot of flaffy on the ladder now for a few reasons. There's the Pikachu v Union Rayquaza deck, which is going around, which I did want to make a video on. Someone did comment asking me to make the video, but I just couldn't get the cards, I'm afraid. So I would have loved to make a video on that, but that's out and about now. This doesn't look like that. Obviously, there's Bolton VMAX. And then there is just your bog standard Rayquaza, and then there's also the Pikachu deck. There's a lot of Flaffy decks on the ladder. I think I come up against Flaffy the most nowadays, if I'm honest. Either way. This, probably, I'm guessing a Bolton VMAX. All right, either way. We'll Marnie first, and then we can make do. So that way we see more fresh cards. Well, I don't think it matters, really, does it? But, nah, it doesn't. Does it matter? I don't know. I don't know, bro. I'm just rolling with the punches, man. I'm just rolling with it. Okay. Let's level ball and get a Cherrim. That's good. And then we can Evo and get another Cinccino. So we're seeing 4 fresh cards after this. I think I'm okay with the getting rid of the bosses. We play 4. And then we can get ourselves a Bulu out. That's good. Then we'll make do. See what we top deck here. Any good stuff? Oh, 2 Evos. Don't need you now, mate. Okay. Any energy in the discard pile to energy assist? No, we're just passing. Yeah, we'll touch. Do you know what? We'll bench this as well. I'm not a fan of this Cinccino going down, though. Maybe I should have retreated. I wouldn't mind giving up a Bulu. Because we'd be able to at least see 4 new cards, like 5 new cards, actually, with the top deck. Which is actually quite good. We might only see 3 now, depending on what happens here. It really depends. Right, I want to know what this deck is, because a Bolton doesn't give it away. It's not good enough. Let me see what you got going there, Shanna. What's happening? Have I got my things recording well? Okay. I was worried for a second that it wasn't. All right, then. I mean, it's just looking like a Bolton VMAX. You wouldn't play Cinccino, Flaffy, all of that stuff, and an extra attacker. Oh, Zapdos. Bro, if you're a Zapdos deck, you're in trouble. Energy switch. Okay, so they do have the KO. It's 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, they have the KO on the Cinccino. Taking out the Cherrim. All right. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. He knows the problem. He knows what's going to cause issues. All right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll promote this Bulu. And now we just need to get another Cherrim online, unfortunately. That's okay. All right, good top deck. I love it. Love it. Give me some recovery, bro. I need some love. I need some loving. Unfortunately not. All right. Discard the retrieval. Give me something to work with here, bro. Give me something to work with. We're already 1 training court down. I'll get rid of the Bulu. No, Bulu. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm talking nonsense. All right, we training court. There we go. See? I'm using my noggin, people, all right? I'm using me noggin. There we are. And we can attach. Oh, did them having boss again? I swear to God, if they double boss it, I would be fuming. All right. And we pass. We can go for a push down. But they're just going to retreat to Cinccino, retreat that and attack. They'll have the KO on the Bulu regardless. So, I mean, honestly, if they take out the Bulu, that's not the end of the world. That's actually okay, isn't it? I'd rather than take out a Bulu than Cherubi. And if they go for the Cherubi, the Bulu's still online. So, I'm going to risk it for a Biscuit. Let's go. Force them to retreat. At least that's 1 energy down, but honestly it doesn't matter because they have Flaffy. But if they take out the Bulu, we have a response already in hand. We just need to find an energy, and then we're good. Right, so we can promote the Bulu, play the Klara, recover the Cherrim and the Bulu. And then we just need an energy. That's all we need. Right, is the VMAX coming out yet, Chief? Or is it just a standard Balti? Huh? What's going on here, love? You all? Also, one interesting point. Is it a bit weird that they still have the GX counters on the board in the standard format? I understand for the expanded, but in the standard format, do we really need this? That might have to be replaced by the V-Star Power little counter, you know what I mean? V-Star Power's coming and we have to keep track of them being used. So it's not like they're going to put a bunch of extra things up here. So I'm assuming they might get rid of that. Anyway. I am not paying attention to what they're doing. Yeah. They paid a Milo. Alright. As long as they take out this Bulu, we're fine. I kind of prefer the Bulu going down, you know. They did play the Milo, so they are taking the Bulu. It is a bit frustrating, though, that we're not taking a 1-hit KO in this Bolton because, I mean, look at that. 180. We're 20 damage short, which is annoying. But that doesn't mean we can't get a KO with, like, a push down at one point. So that's fine. That's all right. We're behind. We are. Give me an energy. Go on, give me some love. Yeah! There we go. Klara, come in here, do your thing. Do your thing. Get myself a Cherrim and the Bulu. That's what I'm talking about. There we are. So, and the energy, obviously. So there we go. So we have... I'm actually going to do this Bulu because this one has free retreat. That is gorgeous. Look at that. Do the research? Do I just hold? I think I just hold it. I do think I just hold it. Yeah. Let's not be too greedy. Let's Nature's Judgment here. 160. Now... This is where it gets interesting. Do they evolve into the VMAX? Evolving into the VMAX would be a bad idea. Because I still can get a KO on it regardless of what I do. You know? But it also would be nice to just push down for a KO, wouldn't it? Like, push down, get a KO, and then we can have another Bulu on the bench ready to go. I mean, look, they clearly know Cherrim is the issue. So Cherrim's not going to be around too much. It's not going to be around for the whole game, I don't think. I think as soon as they get a boss, this is going. So it's kind of an important thing, I think, to be able to get as many Bulus online. So if the Cherrim does go down, we still have attacks to pull off, you know? They are, I can tell you, they are looking for boss. They are hunting. They're like, hey, boss, come here, gal. Come here, boss. You know, he's a boy, but you know. You roll with it. All right, he's just going to go straight vault on. Okay, that's good. That's really good. Probably want to go for a push down this turn. And recover these Bulus. Although that's not a must, is it? Well, we're definitely going to Training Court. We're just going to push down. We have the KO there, so I'm not going to play any games here. Let's see if we can get another one online. There we are. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Bob is your uncle. Come here. Come here. Still got 3 bosses online, which is nice. I'm liking it. And then we just... do we still... we got another Cinccino as well. Look at this. Oh, my God. There we go. 3 bosses. Energy's looking a bit glim, but we have Klara, we have our Energy Retrieval. It's just whether we can, you know, finish off this game because they are 3 prizes ahead without, you know, sorry, 1 prize ahead after this turn, which is scary, to say the least. Kind of like the idea of doing make do right now, but no. We're going to push down, get the KO. Now, obviously, they're going to have something to bench and respond with. And now it's just a matter of being able to get as many KOs as possible. It's a shame they didn't go for a VMAX because we definitely thrive more against VMAXs. As you saw with the Ice Rider, right? Being able to just take those 2 shots here and there. It's a bit trickier against against 2 prizes. Because, again, it's a 2 prize trade at that point, right? Because we're still 2-shotting 2 prize Pokemon. Which means we have to be ahead of the prize trade, right? Because obviously they take 2, we take 1. And the only way you're winning if that continues throughout the game is through being ahead of the prize trade. And they're ahead of the prize trade, which means they're en route to win if they're going to keep playing two prize Pokemon. Or even single prizes. They can just get KOs of single prizes, then even then they're solid, you know what I mean? Interesting that they promoted the Fluffy and not the the Air Balloons and Cinccino ornament over there, geezer. I'm not going to talk about no misplays though, because come on. Have you watched my videos? Maybe they did it themselves out. Oh, this is it's intriguing. Maybe there is a bolt-on VMAX, but they're just playing smart. They just know that if they go for a VMAX, they actually have a disadvantage. Because they don't need to take put the extra damage down to take KOs. Bolt-on is enough. And regardless, it's a 2-shot. So, bro, that is the right call. That really is the right call. Right, so that's going down and we can respond. But it's a tricky one now. We are behind the prize trade, which is the scary part. They need to take 2 KOs. That's it. All right. Either way. We can boss, which is good, but we don't need to. There's enough Flaffies and enough energy in play where they can bolt on regardless, so I think that's lost. Let's Klara. Let's do that. I love the synergy here. Just being able to recover these, recover the energy, and just have one online again. Just straight afterwards. Again, I'm really focusing on keeping the Bulus alive because that Cherrim might come down at some point, and at that point, it's dangerous. It's dangerous. I don't like that. But if this Bulu can survive a turn, just a turn, that'd be a big, big deal. Right, we're going to make do now. We're going to start drawing. We're going to need cards. We're coming to the end. Yeah. All right, let's do this. Energy Retrieval, kind of good. Kind of good. But we don't need to get rid of it yet. We can get rid of the incense. We don't need that now. Alrighty. Might as well Training Court, right? We're here. Okay. So now we can attack with this Bulu. If it doesn't go down this turn, huge. But I'm assuming they'll attack with the Boltund. They can't bench any other attacker, so they have to leave they have to attack with the active Boltund. If they get scared though and retreat and try and do a little cheeky energy assist or something out of just the fear that I'm going to hit back, that's big. Because if we just survive a turn, so long as they put another Boltund down at some point, then we should be okay. No, they're Bolt Storming, all right. At which point next turn we probably lose, I think. Oh no, I think they're well ahead actually, like 2 prizes, even. Oh yeah, love the gorgeous. All right, this is looking a bit. It's going a bit south, people. We don't like the 2 prize matchup. All right, let's just get another one going. And we shall retreat. Take this out. We just... do you know what? Marnie would be pretty solid right now. If we could just limit them. I haven't seen a Marnie all game, bro. Like, we got to hit a Marnie. Where's my Marnies? I play Marnie. Don't you dare say I don't play Marnie. I do. There's one. No. I don't want to deck myself out. Oh, God. Odds of hitting Marnie? Pretty decent. Do I go for the one more? We have Rod. And we have Energy Retrieval, so we can up our deck count. I just need the Marnie, bro. Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to up the deck count now. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. Yeah. Yeah. We're Marnieing. I want to limit them as much as possible. Oh, behave. Go out. Ah, my phone's going. All right, I can call them back. It's all right. Okay. Marnie. Now. And the odds of them having what they need are lower. And now we can come in with Nature's Judgment. We don't even need to discard the energy. 2 prizes. Now we need 2 turns of staying alive to be able to get the win here. That falling behind early on, oh, not good. Not good at all. But do you know what? Props to them. If they are playing Boltund VMAX and they decided not to evolve into it because of this matchup, that is intelligent play. I cannot fault them at all. They do need to find the other doggo. They find the other doggo, it's game. If they don't, we have a chance. And we can actually, I don't know about getting rid of that Cinccino. They can recover all the energy anyway. Oh, they've got it. They're Marnie. They're going to see the rest of their deck pretty much, mate. They have it. Come on. Don't got it. You ain't got it. You ain't going like that? Oh, they're playing a Rod. Honestly, getting rid of Cinccino would be kind of good. Don't you dare have a quick ball or something. Please. They've played all their quick balls. That's good. Oh, the Stormy Mountains has given them game. Fair play. Fair play, fair play, fair play. They have the energy. Yeah, there we go. Well played. That was an interesting one. I'm just going to concede, obviously, give them the game. Damn. Okay, so 2 sides of that coin was shown today, which is interesting. I love being able to hit that 160 and stuff, but yeah, not being able to take out those 2 prize Pokemon definitely has its downfalls. So yeah, here is the list. Do try it out for yourself. It is quite fun to play. I like being able to just consistently hit 160 with Tapu Bulu and just recover and reuse energy with Klara, Energy Retrieval. It's very, very consistent. Obviously, the one thing you need to protect is that Cherrim, so that's a priority. Yeah, as I said, play this deck. Just focus primarily on the setup in the early game. Just get your Cinccinos and your Cherrims going, and then the Bulu does everything for you. At that point on, you can roll through some VMAX deck like it's nobody's business. Like we saw with the Ice Rider, that stuff is lethal. But yeah, beware of the 2 prize matchups like a Zacian or something like that. You're going to struggle a bit more there, so you may have to play a bit carefully, or even text something into the deck that has a bigger base damage, although it is quite hard to find. You can have the Maractus in here. There is even a Zarude in here, which can build up damage. You have the one that has repeated whip. It's 60 plus 20, so it's not great, but at the same time, you can just stack energy on it and just see how much damage you can go up to, although at the same time, you only got 10 energy, and if you had 10, then it's like 260, and even then, you're not KOing VMAXs. But hey, there's ways you can play it to try and help accommodate the 2 prize matchup, but we're in a 3 prize format. The odds of you coming up against a 2 prize deck is quite low. But yeah, with that all said, that is the list. Do try it out. It's good fun. And of course, do leave a like if you did enjoy it and subscribe for more. But most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.